Next 1 hour, we're going to be focusing on what's been playing out in Tamil Nadu. If you've lived in Chennai, if you've gone anywhere to Tamil Nadu, you know that this entire narrative that's being created of it being unsafe for North Indians, for people speaking other languages besides Tamil, that it's unsafe for them, that narrative is completely false. And while that's false, there's a need to also question where did this then stem from? We're going to be talking about that and more. The headlines first. Sisodia sent to 14-day judicial custody to remain in jail till March 20th. CBI says witnesses are being targeted and intimidated. Rahul sends democracy SOS, says democracy is dead and US and EU oblivious. BJP lashes out, says Rahul is hiding his failures. Telangana and Karnataka governments fight it out over iPhone manufacturing plant. Foxconn says no deals finalized during its CEO's India visit. Another encounter in Umesh Pal murder case. Cops kill main shooter in murder, Vijay Kumar alias Usman, in an encounter. CBI to interrogate ex-Bihar Chief Minister Lalu Yadav in land for job scam. Wife and ex-CM Rabri Devi grilled today, both to appear before court on March 15th. Amitabh Bachchan injured during a film shoot in Hyderabad, suffers a muscle tear and a broken rib cage. Flown back home, is out of danger. Let's begin with the breaking news that's coming in. The Tamil Nadu Labour Minister has now said, in the face of all that's happening right now, that the state is conducting a census right now of migrant labourers in Tamil Nadu. The state government has assured that all migrant workers are safe. Once the migrant workers themselves have been told this, there's a team that had come to Tamil Nadu on behalf of the government from Bihar, and there's a communication that's been sent across to them as well. So a census of migrant workers is ongoing in every district to identify who's currently in the state and to ensure their well-being. A step perhaps that should have been taken much earlier, and right now in the long run at least, you seem to be looking at the Tamil Nadu government address some of the concerns, address the issues that migrant workers are facing. Pramod Madhav is joining us live with more details on this story. So Pramod, even as you got multiple assurances coming out from the Tamil Nadu government, we're being told now that in the days to come, there's going to be an attempt to at least find out how many migrant workers are there in the state. A census of sorts will be conducted, and importantly, a communication going across to the Bihar government as well.
It absolutely is. A team from Bihar government experts and high-level officials are also here in the state of Tamil Nadu for the past 2 weeks, and they have been going on rounds, especially in various locations where the migrant workers are employed in large numbers, such as Tirupur, Coimbatore, Madurai, and various areas as well. And right now, the Labour Minister has given us this explanation. And just like you mentioned, this is supposed to be something that has been done long time back, because the initial period when we got this, when this turned into an issue, it was during the mass exodus of migrant workers from the south during the COVID period. That time also, such an assurance was given, but this time the Labour Minister has assured that it will be made sure that the census of workers working in various districts will be done. So far, it is expected to be at least 6 lakh other state workers that are working in the state of Tamil Nadu.
Pramod, what is the reasoning behind going ahead and taking the step of a census? You know, a lot of discussions that we've had with experts over what's been happening right now, this kind of fear-mongering, there have been loopholes also that have been exposed of how the Tamil Nadu government has handled this migrant crisis, or for that matter has really ensured migrant workers' well-being. So is this step being done to ensure that, you know, their plight is also considered?
Absolutely. This particular case has been thrown light into the way of living, the quality of life that is required for any human being, especially migrant workers who are considered also as guest workers in the state of Tamil Nadu. And for the state's development, these migrant workers have contributed a large portion as well, be it architecture, be it industries, be it clothing sector, manufacturing sector, be it MSME, especially in Coimbatore, Tirupur and Krishnagiri areas. a lot of migrant workers are working in those areas, and right now the state has decided to take a consensus to make sure that how they are exactly being treated and what are the things the state can go ahead and do so to provide them with a quality of life.
Okay, Pramod, thank you for getting us all of those details. So the Tamil Nadu government now will be conducting a census of sorts. They are again going ahead and sending out as many messages that they can of reassurance really to the migrants, telling them that they have no reason to be concerned, that at this point there's absolutely no threat that they face. So what's led to all of this fear, this panic gripping several parts of Tamil Nadu, particularly among migrant workers? Well, on social media, a string of videos have been doing the rounds, all of this claiming to be in Tamil Nadu. So let's bust for you what's real, what's fact, and what's fake right now. You'd have seen many of these videos on social media. One video is of this, of violence breaking out, an argument and then a tussle. This is not what's happened now. In fact, what you see here is another video not related to migrant workers. It's an old video from Tirupur. So there was some sort of a dispute, but it's not migrant workers who are involved. And this has been spun to make it look like there was a face-off between North Indians and Tamilians in Tirupur district. Let's in fact show you also the next image right now. This is a video that's actually from Jodhpur, which now is being spread across social media as one that's happened in Tamil Nadu. You see this particular video from Rajasthan where there's an attack that's happening. Again, some sort of a dispute, some sort of a tussle that broke out. But what was the narrative that was created on social media? That this happened in Tamil Nadu and that the victim is a migrant worker. So this is the second video that we've identified spreading on social media that's 100% fake. And no, this did not happen in Tamil Nadu, let alone a migrant worker being targeted. Let's show you the third video. Another video that we fact-check here on India Today. This perhaps is the one that's spreading a lot more than the others. This again is something that happened in Tamil Nadu. It happened in Coimbatore quite some time back. It's not something that happened recently, and again has nothing to do with migrant workers. But it's been shown as if migrant workers are being targeted, that they're being hit with sticks, with swords, etc. This video is what looks like some sort of a gang war and has nothing to do with migrant workers. Old video again that's being spun out on social media right now. The last video that I want to show you, and again, if you've been tracking all the videos on social media, you'd have seen glimpses of this one way or another. This video is from Hyderabad. Again, an old video where you see one person slamming another, hitting him with a stick. Now, the claim was again that these are migrant workers being targeted in Tamil Nadu. One, it's an old video. Second, it didn't happen in Tamil Nadu. So with this narrative being created, now you've got the DMK government going on an overdrive, not just to establish that these are old videos, but also to reassure migrants that there's no reason for them to be concerned, no reason for them to be worried. And anyone who shared any of these fake videos are also now facing the law in Tamil Nadu. Let's also round up for you all that's happened in the last few days, because we've been seeing this kind of fear, this kind of panic play out and spread out for the last many days among migrants of Tamil Nadu. There are questions about whether now they're leaving in large numbers. The government says that's not the case. They're leaving for a holy holiday and they'll be back next week. But there's also a lot of politics that's broken out, because you also had, in the course of many of these people being booked, the Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai being booked. And what did the BJP do in response? They put out several statements by the DMK. These are senior leaders who've all made comments against North Indians. And so the BJP is accusing the DMK of fueling this kind of fear, of fueling this migrant fire.
A man yelling and abusing in Tamil at a Hindi migrant worker on board a train in Tamil Nadu. This video from February has sparked a wave of fake news spreading about migrants being unsafe in the state. Video after video has emerged, now claiming to be from Tamil Nadu, and the Stalin government is on an overdrive to reassure North Indians that they have no reason to fear. An elaborate crackdown has been kicked off against all those who share these videos on social media, and efforts are on to reach out to the migrants, many of whom have now left the state in panic or for the holy holiday is anyone's guess. India Today also spoke to the Tamil Nadu DGP, who reiterated there was no threat to migrants in the state.
Here we have reached out to the industrialists who are employing laborers from other states, and through them we have convinced the laborers that this is a false information and that these things have not taken place in Tamil Nadu, and there is no threat at all to them. They are very safe.
But doubts continue to be raised. Chirag Paswan visited the state today and claimed there were several first-hand accounts of people from Bihar being targeted.
I've also received the videos where the people are requesting me, come and support them because they are scared that continuously they're getting the threats. They've been attacked too.
Threats from?
Well, let's not make it, between the languages or between the state. Yes, but from the local people.
That's not all. The BJP has now resorted to blaming the DMK for spreading hate against North Indians, sharing a slew of old comments made by DMK leaders.
இந்தி பேசும் இளைஞர்களை தமிழ்நாட்டு வேலைக்குள் நுழைக்கிறது, அதன் மூலமாக பிஜேபி வளர்த்தலாம் அப்படின்னு ஒரு சூழ்ச்சி செஞ்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க. அதுக்கு இங்க இருக்கக்கூடிய பழனிசாமி கும்பல் வேண்டுமானால் வேடிக்கை பார்க்கலாம். ஆனால் திமுகவோ தமிழ்நாட்டு மக்களோ அதை வேடிக்கை பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்க மாட்டாங்க என்பது மட்டும் அழுத்தம் திருத்தமாக.
தமிழ் படிங்க, ஆங்கிலம் படிங்க. படிச்சோமா? இன்னைக்கு பாருங்க, கூகுளோட தலைவரா சுந்தர் பிச்சைன்னு ஒருத்தங்க தமிழ்நாட்டை சேர்ந்தவர். அவர் ஹிந்தி படிச்சிருந்தா என்ன பண்ணிருப்பாரு? செங்கல் வச்சு வீடு கட்டிட்டு இருப்பார். நல்ல ஆங்கிலம் தெரிந்த காரணம் நீங்க ஐடி கம்பெனியில் கை நிறைய சம்பளம் வாங்குறாங்க. இல்லாட்டி பாருங்க, ஹிந்தின்னாங்களே, யூபியில ஹிந்தி மட்டும் படிக்கிறவன் தான், பீகார்ல ஹிந்தி மட்டும் படிக்கிறவன் இங்க வந்து தமிழை கத்துக்கிட்டு இன்னைக்கு நம்ம வீடு கட்டி தரான், சாலையை பிறக்கிறான், குக்கூஸ் கழுவுறான். இதாங்க ஹிந்தி படிச்சாங்க.
Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai has been booked for his statement, calling out DMK leaders and accusing them of targeting North Indians. Annamalai has been booked for promoting enmity and disharmony, sparking a political showdown.
These people were abusing this North Indian laborers for the last 2 years, and when Mr. Annamalai had very clearly condemned the fake stories, the fake recordings, everything, and Mr. Annamalai had said that the Tamil culture don't allow this, and absolutely there is no reason to file a case against him.
We have not attacked them, we don't talk about them. They are all people who had come here for their life. They want to create a ruckus in the Bihar politics, not here. But even that is wrong. When the people living here are living a peaceful life, why should they make such a lie?
As the war of words continues, the focus remains on the plight of migrants in Tamil Nadu. While a sense of fear grips them, courtesy all the fake news during the rounds, the government is trying hard to reassure them that Tamil Nadu is their home too. Bureau Report, India Today.
So the Tamil Nadu BJP chief, K. Annamalai, has also been booked by the Tamil Nadu police after he issued a statement about this migrant crisis and also questioned the DMK and the slew of comments made in the past by DMK leaders saying that you have triggered this kind of Hindi hate in Tamil Nadu. I spoke to Annamalai earlier. Here's that exclusive conversation. And joining us here on India Today is the Tamil Nadu BJP chief, Mr. Annamalai. Vanakkam, thank you for joining us here on India Today. Mr. Annamalai, as a result of your statement on this crisis right now in Tamil Nadu, which has led to a scare among migrant workers, you've been booked by the Tamil Nadu police. You've been booked for promoting enmity. You've been booked for promoting disharmony. Your reaction first to the charges that you face?
Madam Vanakkam, I think this is the biggest joke of the Stalin government that they have put one case against me based on a statement they have released. For the benefit of you, I would like to just translate very briefly what is there in the statement. I mentioned in my statement press release that Tamil Nadu is a very safe state for any person in India who is willing to come to our state and willing to work there. It takes care of everybody as the same. There is no discrimination. We believe in the concept of world is one. As Kanyan Pungudanar said, Yadum More, Yavarum Keli. And I also mentioned, don't believe in any rumor mongering by anybody circulating a video. And it is our duty to take care of our North Indian friends, migrant laborers who come from different parts of India. And also I've said, the climate, the environment that was created by the DMK over the last 70 years. If I also released a video talking about how different DMK leaders have called North Indian friends, especially the migrant laborers who are fit only to work in ditches, pani puri wala, and illiterates who don't have brains, people from Kaumutra states. These are the general comments they have made. In fact, our higher education minister, in a convocation function, he has said, if you learn Hindi like North Indians, you'll be selling only pani puri. I've quoted all the statements and said, you have created an atmosphere of fear. You better apologize. Come out of this for petty political gains. Accept everybody as equal. In fact, I can give you one example also. Stalinji, our chief minister, has gone on record that North Indian laborers coming into Tamil Nadu will benefit Tamil Nadu BJP because they will turn their voters. This is the state of Tamil Nadu politics. For this, they booked an FIR against me stating, I've given all false information. For that, I've released a video also. It only shows the state of TN politics. Because Stalinji, who speaks very proudly about being a Tamilian, and his father and the person before them, they spoke about secession, a separate Tamil Nadu. Now he wants leaders from Bihar, Tejasvi Yadav. He wants Farooq Abdullah to come and stand in the stage. And for political gains, they are speaking all this. The only way is we have left to the people's judgment. People know who's with them, who's not with them. It is DMK which is playing divisive politics, and definitely not me.
I want to highlight some of the criticism that's come from the DMK your way. One is they're saying that the BJP is rattled by what happened in the last few days on Mr. Stalin's birthday, when you had all of these national leaders, including Tejasvi Yadav, coming. And this is the BJP that's now fear-mongering and spreading rumors about migrant workers being unsafe, being targeted in Tamil Nadu. What's your response to that?
Madam, why is the BJP going to be rattled of Mr. M.K. Stalin, who is not known beyond Gumudi-Pundi? His border, he operates between Gumudi-Pundi and Tirunelveli, that is his border. Why is BJP going to be rattled by Mr. Stalin? And second, his birthday celebration was more about a case of empty chairs, thousands of empty chairs, where none of the other leaders turned up. No KCR ji, no Mamta ji, no Arvind Kejriwal ji, no Nitish Kumar ji. So he brought some failed politicians in the stage like Farooq Abdullah ji and Tejasvi Yadav, who's like his grandson. Stalin ji wanted the endorsement of Tejasvi Yadav, who's in his grandson's age, to come and tell that Stalin ji should come to national politics. So it is DMK which is rattled that nobody is respecting them anymore, and they can't play that Indian political move.
But we can't deny,
MPs.
We can't deny that there have been videos doing the rounds, some videos that were shared by the Bihar BJP as well, which turned out to be fake news, which further vitiated the atmosphere.
Now, coming to that, any video that is shared by anybody is condemnable, madam. We are not supporting, nor we are standing with any fake video that is in circulation. We have to understand the fake video which originated in Hyderabad. Before that, as you have shown on the TV, there was an original video of an assault in a train. So where we also raised our objection to it, a case was booked and the accused were arrested. So there is an assault that happened, which you can see from the railway incident. The railway police have booked the case. Then many videos started coming out because of the image Tamil Nadu has created, because of the image DMK has created. Many people have started believing in those videos because the migrant laborers have started speaking to their people over phone, and previous videos came out. Some people from Tirupur started speaking in video calls. So all this created an atmosphere that assault is happening within Tamil Nadu, in Tirupur and Coimbatore. Nobody is denying an assault has happened inside a rail. That video you have shown in your channel also.
Yeah, we're showing it now.
Now we have to understand, madam, the conducive environment where people believe this is happening in Tamil Nadu, that environment was created by DMK by the stupid statements. North versus South, Aryan, Dravidian, the use of word called Banderi in Tamil. Banderi means somebody who has come from different part of India into Tamil Nadu and trying to grab our resources. This is their political speech for the last 70 years.
But then are you suggesting then that there is an atmosphere of hate in Tamil Nadu?
There is an atmosphere of hate in Tamil Nadu. There is no doubt about that. It is only because of politicians. They want to create that atmosphere and fear. In the ground, if we go, the Tamil Makkal, by and large, they accommodate everybody, large-heartedness. They don't divide between a north or a south, east or a west. So in the ground level, but political fellows go inside. They fuel hate. In fact, some fringe political parties in Tamil Nadu, They have spoken statements that our North Indian laborers should be kicked out of Tamil Nadu. They have spoken. Political leaders keep inflaming for political purposes. But at the ground level, people are there, they don't want to buy into this theory.
So that's the exact same criticism that the DMK is levelling against you, Annamalai, that at a sensitive time like this, when there's already fake news doing the rounds, rumors of it being unsafe for, Hindi speakers, for migrant workers in Tamil Nadu, when you share videos of comments that have been made, you're vitiating the atmosphere further.
I am not vitiating an atmosphere, madam. I want DMK to change the course of 70 years of their nonsensical stage speaking, where they divide and rule people. This is an opportunity for DMK to reform. That their age-old theory of North-South will not work. That is the purpose in which I've shared all the videos of the leaders who have spoken. Now DMK has to understand that and say, okay, we are not going to speak this anymore. And this is not going to be the language. If they don't do it, the next issue will happen 1 year from now. Because another DMK MP, another DMK MLA minister will go to a stage and speak the same language. They are speaking this continuously for 70 years. That too, when they are in opposition, they were speaking. In the video, you will see some government ministers speaking 6 months back. There are some government ministers in the video, including our education minister, including 2 MPs, who have spoken. Pani Puri wala, North Indian wala, DMK IT wing uses word called Vanderi, Pani Puri eaters, Gomutra gang. If you do all this and blame me for creating an atmosphere, I think that will be the biggest joke of the 21st century.
Coming back to the fact that, there's a complaint against you, that there are charges that have been slapped against you, what's your response going to be now? Are you going to file a counter complaint against the DMK, since you've listed so many instances of DMK leaders making these kind of statements on record, Annamalai?
Ma'am, I am not a coward to go down and hide below somewhere and say that I am going to file a counter complaint against you, and probably that counter complaint should be filed outside the state, because this might affect everywhere, anybody who sees it. I am not a coward. I have told them, I am giving you 24 hours. You know my address, you know my location. If you have the courage, you touch me. You dare touch me. We will see. Since you have booked an FIR, you cannot go hiding now. Since you have booked an FIR, the file is in the Tamil Nadu police and the CM's court. And you are not some child to book an FIR and say, no, we will issue a summon. Because these are all proper cognizable sections which carries a proper imprisonment also. Now the DMK is on the back foot saying, no, we will issue summons, he has to come and answer. No summon, you touch me. Then why did you file an FIR? Simply because you will file an FIR, change the course of it, people will forget your hatred, and you want to put the blame on us. We are trying to play the healer's role here. As we speak now, Tamil Nadu BJP, across Tamil Nadu, we are in different migrant laborers hostel camp, talking to their leaders, giving them a sense of confidence. As we speak now, meetings are happening in Tirupur, meetings are happening in Coimbatore, meetings are happening in Chennai. Did any DMK leader come out and go to any of the migrant laborers' place, giving them the sense of confidence? We are doing it now. So I am again challenging them. The ball is in your court. Don't book an FIR against me and run away like a child. You have the courage to come and touch me. We will see. We will see what Tamil Nadu is all about, what Tamil Makkal is all about. I am challenging them. Simply you book an FIR, suddenly they are going in the back foot and saying, we will issue a summon, let us give explanation for that. I will not give an explanation. I will not take a summon. You come and arrest me, we will see.
Okay, that's a very, very strong statement to make. Let's see how the DMK responds. You're directly daring them, saying, come and arrest me if you have, the bravery, the boldness to do that. Thank you, Annamalai, for joining us here on India Today and clarifying, your view on this big controversy. Either way, away from all the politics, we'd just like to reiterate here that as far as what's happened really in Tamil Nadu is concerned, the message that's cutting across political parties is this, that Tamil Nadu is still very much safe. All of this news that's spreading right now about it being unsafe for migrant workers is simply untrue. Thank you, Annamalai, for joining us.
Thank you, madam.
Coming up on the other side of a short break here on India Today, we're getting you details of the CBI's interrogation of Lalu Yadav's wife, former Bihar Chief Minister Rabdi Devi, in the Land for Jobs scam case. A big update that's coming in on that story also on the other side.
तो जैसे सबसे तेज आपकी टैगलाइन है, तो इसी तरह से सबसे तेज हमारी सरकार की लाइफलाइन है।
thank Mr. Puri.
I thank you for giving me the chance to address you.
Terrorism now a global issue.
The First Lady position is so unusual.
Never in my career did I ever see that love and affection in any other country than we saw in India in 79.
Pakistan has been responsible chronically for association with sponsorship of terrorist groups.
Come May or June, this is most likely going to light up the market back home in India. And you're seeing it first. The Techno Phantom V Fold here in the flesh. And the price has been revealed, and that's really the showstopper. I'll tell you a little bit more about the specs of this device. But in terms of the price, at 79,999, under 80,000 rupees for early adopters. That would be the guys who essentially pre-book it. Just to give you some perspective, the only other fold that we've had on the show and in India is the Samsung Galaxy Fold. Costs, well, an entire bucket load more for a device which is essentially the same form factor. Very different camera module right here. Honestly, when you're holding it, it looks and feels as premium as any other device we've had from the foldable line. Now, we've shown you flip phones, we've shown you rollable phones here as well. And finally, we have a foldable launch here as well. A little bit more about the specs of the phone. You have a 5-lens camera system, a rear camera, a 50 megapixel main camera, 50 megapixel telephoto, a 13 megapixel wide angle and a 32 megapixel front camera, sub-screen, main screen, 16 megapixel camera. Well, obviously this is a foldable, so you can take a selfie like this. And if you don't like that camera, then you can always use this particular camera. And then you also have a camera right here. In terms of charging, it comes with a 5000 mAh battery, 45 watt supercharge. It's a 5G device. And most importantly, it comes with an interface and an OS which was built for foldables only. 256 or 512 gigs of storage. In terms of the RAM, you can add 9 gigs more of virtual RAM and hope. And we really expect this to be a snappy one. It comes with obviously paddle window like the flex mode on the Samsung, split screen, all sorts of things on this one device. And of course, it comes with a MediaTek Dimensity 9000 Plus. Now that's different from the Samsung Galaxy Fold, which of course comes with the Snapdragon 8 series chipset. But this is an interesting launch for the Indian market. And come May, April and May, and maybe before that, we will give you exclusive access to this foldable. But first, this is the first time you're seeing this on Tech Today.
Let's get you big breaking news that's coming in after the CBI has questioned former Bihar Chief Minister Rabri Devi, Lalu's wife. The Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Tejasvi Yadav has spoken out over his mother being questioned by the CBI in Patna. Lalu, remember, will also be questioned tomorrow, and amidst that, Tejasvi has said and hinted that this is all political vendetta, saying these kind of crackdown, this kind of action will continue till 2024, and this has been happening since Nitish Kumar joined our alliance. So as expected, you've got Tejaswi Yadav and the entire RJD really backing Rabdi Devi, saying this is nothing but political vendetta. There's no truth to the allegations she or Lalu face.
सीबीआई की आपके घर पे क्या कहेंगे इसको लेकर?
कुछ नहीं कहेंगे।
हाँ
चलिए हटिए। हमको एजेंसी से क्या लेना था? काम था हुआ अपना काम किया चला गया।
मैम बार-बार परेशान किया जा रहा है आप लोगों को?
और हजारों बार परेशान करेंगे हम लोग बोलेंगे।
2024 से पहले क्या इस तरह के डराने की कोशिश लग रही है? चलिए। रैली में भी कहा था कि लोग बैठने वाले लोग हैं नहीं, है ना? और चिंता तो होगी। जो इंटरनल सर्वे हुआ 24 में बिहार से बड़ा खराब रिपोर्ट आया।
आप तैयार हैं? 24 तक आप तैयार हैं और छापों के लिए?
क्या बात कर रहे हैं? हम जब छोटे थे ना तब से देखते हैं।
All right, let's in fact take this across to our reporter on the ground. Aditya Vaibhav is joining us live with more details on this. So Aditya, you had the CBI questioning Rabdi Devi today. Tomorrow is Lalu Yadav's turn as well. And as expected, you know, the politics around these developments is that they're blaming the Modi government. The whole bogey of central agencies being misused, being brought up again.
Well, exactly. As far as the Rashtriya Janata Dal is concerned, of course, the clear stand has been that the questioning of former Chief Minister Rabdi Devi had been conducted by the CBI as a part of the same vendetta, and it is technically acting on behalf of the central government is what the RJD believes. Interesting to note here is the fact that we happen to talk to different RJD leaders, including spokespersons and all. They technically echoed the same line that this is nothing but vendetta politics. Interesting to note here is the fact that the way things have actually turned up, and after like more than 5 years, for 5 hours of questioning, finally the CBI team technically went across, and also Rabdi Devi went ahead to Bihar Legislative Council, where she made the particular statement that this is not the first time that the family has been targeted by the central agencies, and that it is a commonplace development, nothing very significant. This is what former Bihar Chief Minister Rabdi Devi said. But interesting will be tomorrow to see how the CBI technically goes ahead and questions Lalu Prasad Yadav, former railway minister, and also his daughter Misa Bharti in the same sequence.
So let's see what comes from that. These are serious allegations that the family faces, that Rabdi Devi, Misa Bharti and Lalu Yadav face of land being taken away at throwaway prices in exchange for jobs in the railways. Thanks for the moment, Aditya, for getting us all of those details. It's the biggest ever setback for the Aam Aadmi Party for former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, who's been sent now to Tihar jail till March 20th in the liquor scam. He's sought for the Bhagavad Gita for a Vipassana cell and medicine as per his prescription. Meanwhile, a political showdown has erupted in the national capital over Sisodia's judicial custody. We round up all the updates in our next report.
Don't be fooled by the smiles. Former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia has absolutely no reason to smile today as he now languishes in Tihar jail. The Aam Aadmi Party's number 2 man was presented at Delhi's Rouse Avenue court by CBI officials, and with the CBI saying they don't need his custody anymore in the liquor scam, it only meant more trouble for Sisodia, as he's now been sent to 14 days judicial custody, and that means being lodged in Delhi's Tihar jail. Scathing charges were levelled by the CBI in court, claiming witnesses were being targeted and threatened. The agency also claimed that political colour was being given to the investigation. Sisodia, meanwhile, requested in court that he be lodged in the Vipassana cell in Tihar jail. He also requested that he be given the Bhagavad Gita, a diary and his glasses.
एक्साइज केस में गिरफ्तार और तिहाड़ जेल में बंद किसी भी आरोपी से मनीष सिसोदिया को नहीं मिलने दिया जाएगा। दरअसल सत्येंद्र जैन के केस में ईडी ने अदालत में शिकायत देते हुए आरोप लगाया था कि जेल में रहते हुए सत्येंद्र जैन अपने को अक्यूज से लगातार मिल रहे हैं, जिसके बाद मनीष सिसोदिया को लेकर तिहाड़ प्रशासन ने यह फैसला किया है।
Politics over Sisodia's Tihar episode peaked as the BJP and Aam Aadmi Party expectedly squared off.
सीबीआई ने पुलिस कस्टडी ना मांगकर यह साबित कर दिया है कि उनके पास मनीष सिसोदिया जी के खिलाफ एक भी सबूत नहीं है और अब उनके पास मनीष सिसोदिया जी से पूछने के लिए एक भी सवाल नहीं बचा है।
मुझे लगता है ये 20 मार्च 20 महीने हो सकते हैं, कई साल हो सकते हैं। अपराध करने वाले का जो हश्र होता है वही मनीष सिसोदिया के साथ हो रहा है।
The Aam Aadmi Party also lashed out at the Congress for not taking a stand in their favor after the Congress didn't sign off on an opposition party's letter to the Prime Minister against the alleged misuse of central agencies.
कांग्रेस के पास आज मौका था कि तमाम विपक्षी दलों के साथ वो खड़ी होती और कहती कि हाँ, इन एजेंसीज का इस्तेमाल गलत हो रहा है, मगर कांग्रेस के प्रवक्ता क्या कह रहे हैं? 95% इस्तेमाल गलत होता है, मगर 5% सही होता है, और जो 5% सही होता है उसमें बाकी विपक्षी दल हैं, और जो 95% गलत होता है उसमें कांग्रेस।
This could be just the beginning of troubles for Sisodia, as the Enforcement Directorate will soon also seek his custody in the liquor scam.
After the Central Bureau of Investigation, the Enforcement Directorate is all set to take Manish Sisodia in their custody, which means that Manish Sisodia will have to stay behind the bars for at least few more weeks before getting bail in this case. With camera person Pawan, this is Munish Pandey in Delhi for India Today.
And with that report, I'm slipping into a short break. On the other side, on 6 p.m. Prime, we're getting you details of what's playing out in Uttar Pradesh, where there are questions of whether Encounter Raj has broken out. Another accused in the Umesh Pal murder has been gunned down by cops. Details, political reactions coming your way.
You'll undoubtedly smile after watching the most recent viral video. This popular video shows a little child playing with his cat. The young boy seen playing catch with his pet. The innocence and cuteness of this boy is being loved by netizens. Taking to their Instagram handle, Bipasha Basu and Karun Singh Grover shared a cutesy video featuring their baby girl Devi's hand and feet getting cast. In the video, the baby girl looked adorable in a pink printed top and pants while sleeping on her mommy's shoulder. We can also spot how the clay casting artist was seen taking impressions of the baby girl's hands and the feet. The video is simply too cute for words. In a jubilant scene, a trapped horse was rescued from earthquake rubble after 21 days in Turkey. A Turkish entrepreneur shared a video of the rescue operation, where the social media users were quick to react to the video, calling this survival a pure miracle. The devastating earthquake that struck Turkey and Syria killed more than 50,000 people. Soccer fans in Istanbul flooded the pitch on 26th February with plush toys for children who survived the two devastating earthquakes that hit earlier this month. Four minutes and 17 seconds in, the match was paused for the donations in remembrance of the first earthquake, which struck at 4:17 a.m. A group of men in Bengaluru went above and beyond when they organized a puja for the Twitter chief to express their admiration.
अदानी अंबानी एलोन मस्क से कुछ सीखो.
A video going viral on social media shows a group of men from the Save Indian Family Federation organizing a special puja for the Tesla CEO in Bengaluru's Freedom Park.
This is paradise for a tech geek. The Lucid Air here at the Mobile World Congress. A very good looking car. 0 to 100 in under 2.7 seconds. 1,111 horsepower. Nearly $150,000 in the US. We haven't seen this back home. But if you speak to Lucid, they're not comparing it to the Tesla, interestingly. They talk about comparing it to the EQS or even more premium cars out there in the market. But here's an exclusive first look of the Lucid Air at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. There's a lot of things happening here at the Congress. EVs, not too many. We've seen a Tesla. There's one parked right over there as well. And then, of course, you have a Lucid here as well. There's more EVs at the Auto Expo and, of course, at CES Las Vegas. But, of course, technology, EVs, it's all one big bucket. And, of course, you get all that coverage on Tech Today. And when we do take that out for a drive, and maybe we'll get you exclusive visuals very soon, you might need to take a break, strap up, put your seatbelt on, and be prepared for it. And I'll tell you how I want to exit this particular frame. Well, this is me at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. And this also happens to be me at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. And off I go.
Let's get you the latest updates in the Umesh Pal murder case investigation. In another dramatic development, another accused, Vijay alias Usman, has been shot dead by the Prayagraj police in an encounter. He was the first one reportedly to fire a shot at Umesh Pal. This is the second such encounter in this very case alone after Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi vowed to wipe out mafia from the state. The opposition is questioning Yogi government's back-to-back encounters. Let's get you all the details.
Another encounter in the Umesh Pal murder case. Atiq Ahmed gang's shooter gunned down by the Prayagraj police. Vijay Chaudhary, alias Usman, was killed in the wee hours of Monday in a Vikas Dubey encounter style. Usman was rushed to the Swaroop Rani Nehru Hospital where the doctors declared him dead. Hailing the encounter, UP Mantris warned the Mafia Raj of meeting the same fate under the Yogi government.
प्रकार की घटनाओं को अंजाम देने वालों का यही हाल होता है. पूरी पुलिस टीम को बधाई. उत्तर प्रदेश की 25 करोड़ जनता को विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि यूपी पुलिस उनकी सुरक्षा के लिए तत्पर है.
सभी अपराधियों को प्रयागराज वाले मामले में कानून के तहत कड़ी से कड़ी सजा देने के लिए प्रतिबद्ध हैं. अपराधी कितने दुर्दांत हैं कि वो पुलिस पर भी हमला करने से बाज नहीं आ रहे हैं और इस मामले में एक एक अपराधी को पकड़ करके उसे सजा मिलेगी, ये हमारी प्रतिबद्धता है.
Cops say it was dreaded Usman who fired the first shot in killing Umesh Pal. But his wife differed from the police narrative.
नहीं पता है सर हम लोगों को कि सुबान आशीष कहाँ पता. हम लोग घर में विजय और क्या कहते हैं नान बाबा.
सरकार की 0 टॉलरेंस की नीति है और उन माफियाओं के खिलाफ मिट्टी में मिलाने का काम.
Reiterating Yogi's mitti mein mila denge vow, BJP Neta said another tranche of justice has been served in the best possible way. But the opposition is up in arms, questioning the Yogi government on these back-to-back encounters. Noose is also tightening around Atiq Ahmed and his brother Ashraf, who are also lodged behind bars in the same murder case. Ashraf's wife and Atik's sister cried foul, claiming they're being tortured day and night by the police.
वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन भी करना हो, दोनों भाइयों को जेल के अंदर ही उनसे इन्वेस्टिगेशन ले लिया जाए, कर लिया जाए, पूछताछ कर लिया जाए, जेल से बाहर बिल्कुल ना निकाला जाए। उनकी जान का बहुत खतरा है। मैं मुख्यमंत्री जी से यही अपील करती हूँ कि
आपने साजिश की बात की है बाजी, कौन कर रहा है?
मेयर, इस वक्त जो मेयर है वो साजिश कर रही है, जिससे हमारी भाभी जो है इलेक्शन किसी तरह फाइट ना कर पाए, कि उनको बहुत ज्यादा समर्थन मिलना।
Remember, Umesh Pal, the key witness in the former BSP MLA Raju Pal's murder case, was shot dead on February 24th outside his home. With Samad Srivastava and Santosh Sharma, Bureau Report, India Today.
That's all we have time for in this edition of 6 p.m. Prime. Thanks for tuning in. Coming up on the other side is Mission 2024 with Preeti Chaudhary.
With 6 months left for the upcoming assembly elections in Chhattisgarh, political parties are training their guns already, and Aam Aadmi Party was trying to make inroads into Chhattisgarh too. But slamming the Chhattisgarh government, Kejriwal has said Congress promised to not entertain Adani, but Chief Minister Baghel is like Adani's cousin. Kejriwal has further gone on to say if Congress was elected again to power, it could just sell all the forest land in Chhattisgarh to Adani's. Kejriwal has said Chhattisgarh was plagued with mafia. Congress would take 1500 years to repair 45,000 schools. Now this after the Grand Old Party labelled Sisodia's arrest an open and shut case, accusing Aam Aadmi Party of being corrupt. Calling Sisodia a saint, Kejriwal has taken a dig at Prime Minister Modi, asking him to be ashamed of himself. Slamming Prime Minister, Aam Aadmi Party Supremo said families of 18 lakh students in Delhi schools will curse Modi for putting Sisodia behind bars.
भूपेश बघेल, टीएस सिंहदेव, राहुल गांधी तीनों आए थे यहाँ पे, जनता को यहाँ पे वचन देके गए थे हमारी सरकार बनी हम अडानी से वापस लेंगे कोयले की खदान, बोला था नहीं बोला था? जैसे ही इनकी सरकार बनी कांग्रेस की, इन्होंने पहले अडानी के पास एक फेज था, इन्होंने दूसरा फेज भी अडानी को दे दिया। ये आपका कब से बन गया? वो बोला भाई हमारा इनसे कोई रिश्ता नहीं है, हमारा रिश्ता है तो केवल जनता के साथ रिश्ता है। कर्नाटक में पहले कांग्रेस की सरकार थी, उसको 20% कमीशन वाली सरकार कहते थे, उनके टाइम में 20% कमीशन लगता था। डबल इंजन की सरकार का मतलब डबल भ्रष्टाचार, डबल कमीशन। अगर 40% कमीशन की सरकार चाहिए तो उनको वोट दे देना, 0% कमीशन की सरकार चाहिए तो आम आदमी पार्टी को वोट देना। शानदार बना दिया सरकारी स्कूल मनीष सिसोदिया, इसीलिए तो उसको गिरफ्तार किया। मनीष सिसोदिया चोर थोड़ी है, चोर तो नहीं है। अरे इतना संत महात्मा आदमी, उसको तुमने उठा के जेल में डाल दिया। मोदी जी शर्म करो थोड़ी सी, पाप लगेगा, हाय लगेगी। उन 18 लाख बच्चे दिल्ली में, 18 लाख गरीबों के बच्चे, उन 18 लाख परिवारों की हाय लगेगी मोदी जी आपको।
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Well, this is an ordinary phone. This is what phones and devices of the future are going to look like. A rollable tech. A proof of concept here at the Lenovo Motorola stand. Of course, we've seen all sorts of foldables on the show, but you can see how that display is rolling right in front of your eyes. And it's happening here with their tablet and keyboard concept as well. I think it's absolutely crazy. We'll get you more on the show about how this tech works. But for now, this is the first look from Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. Lenovo's rollable tech in all its splendor. Motorola Riser concept that we hope will soon be a reality. What makes this phone really special is the minute you give it a double tap on that side, the rollable display now expands to this. Tap it twice again, and like that, just like magic, it's back to this traditional form. Now, there's a lot of use cases for something like this. I think rollable displays are something which will work in the future. We've seen how foldables are really hotting up as a space, even in India and on tech today. We've seen the Oppo Find N2 Flip and the Samsung Galaxy Flip 4, the Fold. There's all sorts of devices here at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, but we have this concept phone in the flesh on tech today. There's also a few other things that this phone can do. For instance, if you flick it twice like this, and now it's just, well, the rear camera, and I want to suddenly start using the front camera. There you go, I flick it again, and here's the front camera. And if you notice, when I did that, this display was untouched. It rolled further out there, the camera is revealed, as is the earpiece. You flick it back again, and there you go. Almost seamlessly, very, very smooth output. I think they've done a fantastic job. Given this is a concept phone, we can only hope that the other booths are actually watching this with bated breath and learning a thing or two from Motorola. Look, Motorola got it right with the Razr phones back in the day. They really were the talk of the town with their flip devices. And now, with this, the Riser concept, I think they're on to something special. Obviously, this is just a concept phone. A lot of things will change. For instance, what is this display at the back going to be used for? Because this is also part of this particular device. What kind of cameras will you put in it? What chipset will be in it? All these things would be decided in due course, in due time. But this, for now, double tap and enjoy this concept phone, which really might just be a thing of the future. This literally is Motorola's back to the future moment, and we're really impressed on tech today.
Sorry.
कूद जाऊंगा, फांद जाऊंगा, मर जाऊंगा जी, सीबीआई।
अरे भाई ये सीबीआई क्या होता है? अरे भ्रष्टाचार पकड़ने वाली मशीन को सीबीआई कहते हैं। अरे भाई ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हो?
ये मत पूछो चाचा, तुम्हारे आंसू निकल आएंगे। ये बड़ी दुख भरी कहानी है जी।
चलो भाई चलो, पूछने के लिए मना कर रहा है।
अरे सुनो चाचा, ये जो सिसोदिया है ना, ये बच सकता था, लेकिन बीजेपी ने बीच में बाजी मार दी।
Good evening, you're watching Mission 2024. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. This show, your one-stop destination to all the news leading up to the big general elections of 2024. Come here to get your dose of any news political. Let me first take you through the headlines. Sisodia sent to 14-day judicial custody to remain in jail till March 20th. CBI says witnesses are being targeted and intimidated. Rahul sends democracy SOS, says democracy is dead and US-EU is oblivious. BJP lashes out, says Rahul hiding his own failures. Telangana and Karnataka governments fight it out over iPhone manufacturing plant. Foxconn says no deals finalized during its CEO's India visit. Another encounter in Umesh Pal murder case. Cops kill main shooter.